Hey guys, good morning. So, hey, if you haven't caught the last video, I would probably watch it. The Ethereum video was looking really good. I am expecting, sorry, this was not that. I'm going to go over this. The last Ethereum video was this one, where I said I do not believe this move is going to last long because short trades are actually up pretty high on Ethereum right now. So make sure you guys do watch that. I don't expect this to head up too much further. It's far overextended. We'll just call it like that, okay? All right, let's go over 88 let's rewind a couple weeks. Let's just go over what we've seen and what we've been through the last about week or so. This will give you guys confidence. And yes, the metrics are calling this really well. We're doing really, really well on this channel. And yeah, give you guys some confidence here. Okay, let's go back to here. I did end up calling this trade entry for everyone to get into. I obviously, if I call it, I got into it as well. It was $1.04, so I ended up entering 88 down here for about $1,200 here for $1.04. That was a sweet little entry right there. And then I ended up calling an exit out here. And yes, I did end up exiting over here. I don't have time to like sift through this, but here you go. Screenshot this. There you go. The proof is all right here of where I exited, okay? I did end up exiting 88 at the top up here when I sold 100% of my entire portfolio, and then we dropped right after that and we saw a nice move down. That was a very good run. Everyone following the metrics, and you guys followed this channel, you guys made about 28% on this. You guys also followed me on Dogecoin when I did that trade, when I got in at the very bottom, and you guys did about 34% profit on Dogecoin. So if you've been following me in the last 2 weeks, you guys should have taken a trade at least for around 28 to 34% profit on your portfolio, okay? Very exciting stuff we're doing over here. All right, let's fast forward. I ended up calling the drop here. This is called the drop like literally perfectly in here. And then what I did is on this drop, I said, hey guys, I'm selling 100% of my portfolio to end up buying the dip. I then did come back in here. I bought 88 again at about $1.25. You guys can see that right here. Here's my entry for $1.25. And then now what am I doing? I'm just simply holding. But I did end up coming out on July 30th and I sold 50% of everything. So I said in this video, guys, I do expect to see this go up a little bit further. Like I even called it, I don't know if you guys saw the Bitcoin video, but I was looking for a fake out to the upside on Bitcoin and it played out perfectly in our favor, which was really neat. And then we saw it drop back down. So guys, the reason why I sold 100% of all of my portfolio here is because the metrics look stronger in my opinion for a drop down. When we saw this move over here, I was like, you know what? I think we have a little bit more in the market to go. So that's honestly because I had some questions like, Travis, why'd you exit 50% not 100%? It's because in this video, I did say I wouldn't be surprised at all, I think was the exact words I used. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we keep heading up because of just so much momentum pushing up in the market. So I ended up exiting 50% there. If you guys are currently following me on this trade, you guys are currently up about 4.92%, right around there. So great job. Okay, so let's go over the metrics and see what we can do as far as a call in here because I was expecting to see a little bit drop in here. Yeah, we did get a little bit drop in the market, and right after that video, we actually ended up seeing a little bit of a red candle move down. So we're like, oh, is that it? But then I came out with the Bitcoin video. I'm like, no, this is probably gonna be a fake out to the upside and move back down. So I'm really happy with all the calls that we've made on this. Now, take a look at this. The trend exhaustion down here is actually down at a very nice level where historically we have seen pumps in ADA. So this actually might be over the next few days a place where we could be watching for another pump. Obviously, I'm not going to pull a percentage on this because it's just like ridiculous. But if we come back over here and see where this is, saw a nice move back down, excuse me, guys, this could see maybe about a 7.4% move back up. And then if we come back over here and we look at even this little drop down here at wick low to structure high, this is maybe like 6.47. So could we be seeing maybe a 7% jump in here for ADA based off this metric? A 7% jump would basically put us back up here at structure high. That's possibly what we could see. Now let's move over to the metrics here before I make an official call here. These will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, which is like 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. Okay. So the emotional index is still sitting up into the excited section. We did not push as high as Bitcoin did. If you guys take a look at Bitcoin, the metrics are holding so true, guys. Like it is incredible how accurate these have been. Bitcoin pushed into the greedy section and Bitcoin like tanked from the top here. Like this is a pretty big drop to get a move back down here. All of you guys who took this short trade and you did 10x leverage, you're about 45% in the profit right now if you're following the metrics and this channel. With ADA, we just didn't see that big of an overextension, which is why I don't think we've crashed as hard on ADA as we did on Bitcoin, because the simple metrics are showing us that, hey, this is almost pushing into neutral section actually. Like people are like, okay, I understand that we're like moving up a little bit. Like ADA didn't see that big of a pump as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Like Ethereum and Bitcoin guys just like went through the roof here. Like it's 13 green candle days in a row for Ethereum. Like watch that video. I do think we have a healthy drop that's due here, maybe within the next like 4 or 5 days, where we're going to see some nice correction move back down. Okay, let's go over ADA here. With the metrics here, I am expecting to see, maybe a little bit of a drop back down here in the next few days. Take a look at this. Although short trades are decreasing, it's still a substantial amount of short trades in the market versus long trades. Now, when I come down here and I'm like, guys, smart money shorting the market, smart money shorting the market, like it's very clear that these metrics are holding true because it's obvious. Like Bitfinex down here, guys, is showing an incredible amount of short trades. Like long trades are just squeaking up here, like little by little every day. And yes, it's pushing the price up, which is awesome. But the short trades have steadily been increasing, which does follow our metrics here perfectly, showing that Wells, institutions, and smart money are looking to try to actually push this back down, okay? So as we move down here, let's take a look at this. Good short trade section. If you guys are going to look to take a trade, is it good to take a long trade or a short trade? Well, if anything, guys, I would possibly be looking to this is a hard call because we've already seen a drop. I'll give you guys my call at the end. I'm going to hold off here. I want to just show you guys more of this, okay? Well, in institutional smart money, this is showing us that short trade sentiment is taking over in the market, which is why I do believe we see some of these drops in the market. It has not seen a healthy correction for a while, and this actually is a nice higher low in the market, okay? As we move back down here, support and resistance prices. I'm getting this question so much. Travis, if ADA drops, how low are we going to go? Well, honestly, guys, the next strongest structure is at $1.19 to $1.22. All right, let's take a look at that. $1.19 to $1.22. $1.22 is right around this area. It correlates to this bottom here, this structure here, that structure there, this structure here on the chart, okay? It's a very, very strong structure right around this area of $1.20, now I'll call it like $1.20, 20 to 22. Call it right here. It's like $1.24 to $1.22, right around this area, okay? So if you guys, excuse me, I'm sorry, I was looking at this, my apologies. This right here is $1.22 and it correlates to around this green line as well. So it wouldn't be I'll say it like this, it would not be surprising if we see this move down to $1.22 again. But I am personally not going to be selling any of my ADA at the moment. And the reason for that is because we see the trend exhaustion pushing down to the bottom. So we could get a nice move back up. Now, if this starts pumping back up and gets to a structure high up here again, and the metrics still show that we are pushing into the good short trade section, and it still shows that we're pushing up into the greedy and excited, that is where I'm then going to be looking to take some profits. I'm not going to do it today, guys. Like it would kind of be foolish of me to be like, simply look at the pattern in the past. When the trend exhaustion has got to the bottom, we've seen pumps. Like, why would I exit right now? Like, I think we could actually see a little bit of a jump up in ADA here and maybe get a little bit more profit out of this before I sell the next 50%. Now, when I sell 100% of the portfolio, which is the remaining 50%, I'm just doing that to buy the dip again. I'm not fudding on cryptocurrency, guys. I promise. I believe some of this stuff is going to the moon just like you guys do as well, but I'm going to take profits all along the way. All right, so let's finish up with this at the bottom here. If we take a look at the dollar cost average entries, everybody who's taken these entries, you're all in the profit. Congratulations, great job. Okay, we saw this over here. We just got a red signal yesterday that came out to say, hey, heads up, on August 1st, we could be looking to move back down. So that is something I also want you guys to be aware of and watching in the markets here, because on August 1st, you guys watch it down here at the timeline, that actually put a signal out right here, which ended up calling this drop really nicely. So if you guys have been following me over email and stuff like that, if you guys are asking questions, you guys know that the dollar cost average entries are entries for the green lines. But if you guys are looking to short the market, those are where you use the exit points. So those of you guys who ended up shorting the market, and I want to make sure I come out here and make this really transparent, so we need to go down to the 1 hour, because this comes out at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if we come down here and we look at the 1st of August at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's right here on this candle, okay? Literally right there on that candle close. Those of you who took that signal, you guys are currently in your short trades up about 3% at the moment. If you're using 5x leverage, that's 15%. If you're using 10x leverage, you're up about 30% on your short trade at the moment if you're using those metrics. Again, congratulations, guys. These are doing really well and making a lot of people money. You guys are making thousands of dollars, is from what I'm hearing over email. I know some of you guys are trading with hundreds of thousands in here, so it's been really exciting to see you guys do so well. So my official call on here is that I actually wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we see another pump in ADA. And that is why I am not selling my position yet, and I'm still going to be holding on. I think I can get this up over $200. Maybe we can push this up to $250 in my opinion, and then that is where I'm going to be looking to take some profit and then just simply buy the dip again. But I'm going to be relying strictly on the metrics over here at tradeconfident.io to show me that. I'm watching to see if short trades increase here. If it does increase, that's not a strong sign that we're going to keep pushing up really strong. If we see this increase to a great short trade and not just a good short trade, that's another sign we could be heading back down. Also, if we see this drop down even further, which we obviously can for short trades, that is where I'm also going to be looking to take some profit and exit the market, okay? But alternatively, if we do not see that happen, I do think we could see a pump in the market because the trend exhaustion is showing that. If you guys want the trend exhaustion, the price versus the well money flow, they're in the description. They're 60% off, as well as the trend dashboard. God bless you guys so much. I'm excited to see what happens here. Let's see if we can make some more profit on ADA. But remember, if ADA starts pumping up here, I am going to be watching the metrics to look to take some profit as we pump up, sell, and then I'm just going to buy back in again. So great job for all of you guys. Everybody following this channel, you guys should all be in the profit. There's not a single person who has followed this channel in the last 2 weeks that should not have all their money in the profit. You guys, if you're following me strictly, I know some of you guys don't like exiting. I understand that, but all of you guys should have taken a very nice profit with me already in the last week. Before that, we also took a nice profit, about $260 in here as well. And so we have never dropped down below $100,000 when we've taken our profit. So I don't know if let me explain that real quick, because sometimes I'll see this you can see this on YouTube and Instagram. Well, people will show their withdrawals, but they're simply just withdrawing out of their balance. I've never taken a withdrawal here unless it's been over my $10,000, if that makes sense. So these are all true profit withdrawals in the market. Okay, it's everything over $10,000. And I basically just go back to 10,000, I build it up again, and I take money out. Go up to 10,000 and I take money out. It's just personally how I trade. It's how I make the most money in the market. I make more money this way than diamond hands. I have nothing against diamond hands. I'll never bash you guys for holding for the long term. It's just how I make the most money, and that's how, if that's how I make the most money, it's what I'm going to show you guys on this channel. So God bless you guys. Make sure you guys are signed up at tradeconfident.io for the metrics, and you guys will get access to all this. I think I'm going to try to come out with a Dogecoin video today and update you guys on that. So we'll go over the Dogecoin metrics because some exciting stuff going on over there that I definitely want to show you guys. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.